Hey, Planet Comicon! Welcome to That's No Moon, an Improvised Space Opera. How many of you, it's your first time at Planet Comicon? Excellent. We have performed here the last, I believe, 5 years, so how many of you have seen That's No Movie, my team perform before? Excellent. So some of you may know what you're in for. The rest of you, I'm so sorry. Let's bring the rest of the cast onto the stage. That's No Movie! So, what we do improv comedy. Have all of you seen improv comedy before? Anybody who has not seen it before? Great. So what happens in improv, we are going to make up everything you see on the spot. And it's not just like any other improv show you may have seen before. We are actually going to do a space opera movie. And when I say movie, we do everything you would see in a movie. We are the characters, we are the costumes, we are the props, we are even the camera angles. So if I say, we cut to a close-up on a beautiful space princess, her hair blowing in the desert wind, we pan over to the rugged space pirate, his craggly jawline flowing in the wind. That's what you're in for. So tonight we're going to do That's No Moon, an Improvised Space Opera, Trilogy, and I'm just going to do a little plug here. If you like what you see tonight, come back at 1 o'clock on Sunday because we're going to do our Improvised Film Festival where we do all kinds of movies. We do slasher movies, zombie movies, Disney princess movies. We do kids on bikes like
Alfred
E.T.
Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Nicholas Sparks.
Yes, we do Nicholas Sparks. I'm so sorry. We want to get them in the room on Sunday, not scare them away. But tonight it's all going to be space opera. So let's get this started. You're a big part of the show for us, so we're going to get an inspiration from you. To get this space opera started, let me have a song lyric. What's your favorite song lyric? You back there.
Just shout it.
So you've discussed me. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me.
I'm sorry, say it again, louder.
So you've discussed me. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me.
I'm a trust, excellent. Yes, from Hamilton.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do the space off. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me. This is the space opera trilogy, slightly inspired by Hamilton. Thank you so much.
A mound of giant gold coins.
The gold coins reach all the way up to what seems like the sky.
There are blaster shots coming off of the gold coins. We see heavily armed guards coming in, shooting at a helpless young princess. She is hiding behind a huge pile of gold coins.
A gold coin shoots into the camera, and as it shoots, we cut to a planet that is completely bare. There's nothing in that planet.
Like literally nothing. Have you ever seen that thing where they go to the white part of the animator studio and everybody's like, what is it just walking around? It's that.
The timer on the screen says Bear Planet, but it spells it B-E-A-R instead of B-A-R-E.
Walking onto the bear planet is a very rotund man. He's got a lot of just hair everywhere. He's got a lot of chest hair. He's got a lot of big old beard.
He's got a big bandolier of bullets on his side. He's got a laser helmet.
In his other hand, there's a recording device that's putting out like a hologram of a map, and we can see he's approaching a big red X.
He has a badge on that reads Captain Audit.
We zoom into the red X, and as it bleeps, we see a red star off in the distance come into visual. We see a black sun. It's very scary.
As we zoom into past the black sun and into a planet, the planet is very green on one side and very blue on the other side. It's all like land up here and all ocean down here. And as we zoom into the planet,
We see this giant parked spaceship. It is gigantic and just black and dark and like.
The camera pans into the opening of the spaceship, and we go into the cockpit, and we see a young man with very soft features. He is incredibly pretty, you guys.
His eyes are
way.
When they make the action figures from this movie, they're just like, no, we're not going to make an action figure. He just gets a doll.
Sitting next to him is it's his co-pilot. It is just a Ken doll. Like it is like a Ken doll, not a Ken doll, a Ken doll, like the Martin.
It's a Ken doll.
It's not a Ken.
And
Not Ken doll. No.
On this side is just a candle. It's a Jim Henson created candle.
The Ken doll is holding a Kindle.
The candle is made by Kendall Jenner. We cut from here. To space, and there's stars and they're zooming by as our title zooms from the bottom.
All the money in the galaxy. Episode 4.
We open back up with a giant pile of gold.
Surrender now, or we will take no prisoners. We should let her speak back, guys.
Yeah, let's see what she
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to get a really good like Bechdel test score, you should.
Out of the pile of gold coins, a small droid head, it's like a periscope head, comes out and like turns towards the princess.
Princess, do you require assistance?
Yes, I do, Goldie. It's a unique name.
Oh no!
Oh my God, they killed her. Ted!
As they die, little gold coins pop up.
I'll take these to your family.
We cut to the Captain Audit.
Yeah. Somewhere out there is the planet where that child that's prophesized is going to come and bring balance to the bank account.
Captain, did you find it?
Ah,
Did you find it?
it's the third planet on the left, Mr. Jones.
Oh, so we landed on the wrong one again. Good job, Captain.
I'll have no more of your sarcasm, do you hear?
Oh, it wasn't sarcasm. I was right out calling you a bad captain.
Mr. Jones, my life has been very hard. You know that.
It's true, Captain. I know.
I was abandoned as a space baby.
Oh, that face.
I have a baby.
Yeah, let's just leave him here.
That's not an interesting story.
Then I grew up and I went to prom and I got abandoned by my date of prom.
Oh, thanks for taking me to prom.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to take a picture. Okay,
Wait, let
fine.
me get my things.
Come back. Then again, not an interesting story.
Then I went to my first job.
Don't stop. Stop. Seriously.
Anyway, I became Captain Audit so that I could find all traces of banking irregularities in this planet, in this galaxy.
I understand. I know why we're here on this mission. I joined up for a reason.
This mission is about exposition.
Yes, I understand. People need to know. Captain, quickly, is there anything that we might be able to do to make sure we land on the right planet? Because I'm getting tired.
Incoming message.
There's suddenly a hologram right here of a very tall and very imposing looking woman.
I got bad news.
Empress McGillicuddy, what do you have to say?
The princess got away, and we lost some very good men.
Ooh, big shocker with captains like these.
I will not fail you again, Empress McGillicuddy.
That's not true. Absolutely not.
I've had it up to about here.
The hologram cuts off your arm right about there. Can you show me?
Right here.
Oh gosh!
Yeah. It's getting close. Once I've had it to here, I'm going to cut off one of your limbs. Once I've had it up to here, I'm going to cut off another one of your limbs.
She already cut off 3 of my limbs.
No, I understand, Captain. anymore.
I was born as a 5-limbed baby that was abandoned.
Don't ask why! Don't ask why! Just go bust it.
We will find that planet. We will find the young man who was prophesized.
You know, you better find him by the time I'm done at the spa. Mama's got herself a full day of appointments. And I plan to be very relaxed. And when I come out of it, I better not hear bad news.
May I just say you don't need the
Hey!
spa? I was going to say she doesn't need the spa, but she does.
We got from here to
The blue and green planet,
planet.
and the beautiful man, the Kindle, and the Jim Vincent candle.
Somehow his hair is blowing in the wind inside.
Well, that was certainly a close one, wasn't it? Kindle and candle.
Yup, it certainly was.
We almost got burned.
This becomes a very famous meme. Anytime that you say something insulting to one of your friends, they post this on your Facebook page and it just says,
You almost got.
I'll never get tired of your fire puns, Candle. Never, ever. Keep doing them.
Good, because I got tons. I'm on fire.
suddenly a distress beacon starts to sound over here. There's a red light glowing.
Faster! Somebody help me now!
How can I help you?
There's a horrible thing going on right now. It's on the planet filled with gold.
Come over here and tell me what the message said, Kindle.
Something horrible and a planet full of gold.
Gold?
Wait, hang on. Say that again. Okay. Okay, I think I got it.
We come from here to the escape pod coming from the planet Gold. Inside is the princess.
And
And Goldie.
And Goldie.
And Goldie.
Gold, like when you see from the outside, it's like going kind of like shaky because the gold is so heavy that it just the escape pod didn't account for it. So it's just a bumpy ride.
I'm really regretting having made you out of like solid gold. You probably could have gone with the gold plate, but okay.
Okay, I had nothing to do with that decision.
No. I'm blaming myself for this. I'm blaming myself. You are perfect.
We cut to an outside shot. We see a ship following their golden ship from behind. We cut to inside of the ship. Catch up.
I'm trying.
Put your foot on the gas.
I'm trying.
Put it on harder, it goes faster.
Yeah. Switch it into second gear.
It was bad enough when I had one of you. Now I've got two assistants making fun of me.
We cut from here to we see the space and we see another ship following the ship that's following the escape pod.
This is the ship with the handsome young man, call him Dollface, Kindle and Kindle.
And this ship has the gold, right?
Yeah!
Are you sure?
We cut to another ship behind them, who is just there to kind of like, because they're speeding, so he's trying not to get pulled over by anyone else.
Whoop whoop!
Yeah!
We cut to a space shot, and we see the four ships, and this was a very well choreographed movie. They actually had these ships do like a ballet dance with the four of them chasing each other.
A nebula, a cloud of nebula comes by.
A space worm comes through.
We cut back to the first ship.
The gold ship.
We hear the engine sputtering.
My princess, you will never outrun them with me on board. I will sacrifice myself to save you.
No, Goldie.
Goodbye.
No, you're the only one.
absence of space.
I'm not dead, I'm a robot. I'm just in space now.
We cut to the ship following them.
It just sees their faces get gold, like a gold shimmer to them as Goldie approaches them.
Oh, that's cold. She threw her robot into space.
Thing is, it's not gonna die because it's a robot.
Approaching, big object approaching.
Swarm!
We cut to an exterior shot and we see the ship barely swerve away from Goldie.
We cut to the police behind them.
Oh, shit!
We see space and we see just the police ship go.
In red and blue.
It implodes because it's space and nothing explodes.
Oh, right.
That was your science fact for the show. Don't ask.
Also, when I went whoop whoop, they wouldn't have heard it.
We cut to the princess. She's behind bars. Little do you know, she got captured.
Well, princess.
Bars are made of lasers.
I'm sorry, I should have led with that. But
I wish you would have.
My hand.
you're going to be quite a gift for Empress McGillicuddy.
Yeah, she's gonna be really excited we got you.
Not my stepmother.
Yes.
What?
She's your what? My stepmother.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, we haven't met her long since she married my dad and then had him killed.
No, that's a thing.
Well, I know what family squabbles are like. After all, I was abandoned as a 5-year-old baby.
I feel like I've done this before.
The scene goes on a little bit longer, and we see Empress McGillicuddy come upon the baby. We come back to the jail cell.
So she just kicked you? She was just not bad.
Well, she's an evil space empress. What do you expect?
It's true.
Listen, princess. When she comes here, you will be enthralled. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, I'm saying yes, you will.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying. No, I've never.
Okay. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, go.
I win.
She's not in control.
I'll let her out, I guess.
This is why I'm not the space captain.
We cut to an air hatch in the ceiling. We see Dollboy, the Tin Doll, and the Candle looking down upon them.
There are shadows of bars cast across their faces.
I thought we were going to rescue her, but they're just letting her go?
Wow, she's pretty.
The camera gets closer. And we see the princess standing right behind him.
Hey guys.
We see the princess and the and doll boys, their eyes lock.
We see a close-up of the doll-faced boy's eyes. We see a close-up of the princess's eyes. We see a split screen of both of their eyes.
We see a close-up of the candle with a quippy, fire-related comeback that I hope you have.
Wow, this is steamy.
We cut back to the two-shot.
Wow, you are pretty. A little too pretty.
Screw you too, man. Didn't ask to be this pretty. Just a
No,
princess.
I get it. I used to have a total silver robot who killed himself to save me, so.
Oh my God! I had a gold robot.
It was golden. I really, really miss him.
That's kind of a gross name, but yeah. Anyways, we came to rescue you from here.
Oh, cool.
So you don't need it.
I mean, I do get it off. Between them, like a blueprint comes out, and it has like a big X saying, "This is how you destroy the ship you're in."
Dude, that's real handy.
Where did that come from?
We cut back to the jail.
I knew we shouldn't have based our ship off the plans for the Death Star.
Yeah, that was. And I'll drop them somewhere.
But that's my job to lose things and do stupid mess ups.
No, I know, and I was like, don't be like the captain, don't be like the captain, and then here I am like the captain.
Reginald,
What you trying to do?
I feel like we bonded in our...
You are wrong.
We do not.
We come from here to the outside of this ship. It is, you see, flying along, just along the top, that the black ship that doll-faced boy pilots. And you cut to the inside of that ship, and he's got like the thing on his face. You can see like the thing.
The reticle moving around.
Yeah!
All right, I'm almost here, guys. What do I do now?
We cut to a shot from his perspective. We see the X moving, or the reticle moving towards the X. Whoop, can't get me! Whoop, can't get me!
Just shoot! Just shoot!
Wait, cut back to his eyes.
Let Kendall tell me. He's really good with directions.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, you're going
Suddenly a
to
pop-up place appears saying you must pay $29.99 to access that kind of content.
Yeah, I'm a commercial product. I can't just give it all away for free.
What do I do, Kendall?
Give me $10.
You have my account information. Just do it.
All right. Okay, take it right. Now left.
Oh,
We cut, as the Kindle continues to talk, we cut to the exterior shot again of the reticle trying to
Now you're gonna go straight. Okay, now see the coastline there? Okay, now you're gonna go down the coastline, and go a little to the left. Fire!
We cut to an external shot of the whole spaceship just glowing.
But it implodes. It implodes.
Sorry,
It
I
blows
forgot
up.
science again,
And
guys.
then it goes.
And it turns into a black hole. And Doll Boy's ship starts to orbit around it because the black hole's pulling it down.
We cut to the interior of the ship and we see Doll Boy struggling to pull the ship out of the black hole.
Guys, I don't think we're gonna make it.
We were so close to getting to Malibu.
You better fix this, otherwise we're baked.
We should have just sold that golden robot if we wanted money. I mean,
You know what? You don't have to just like
I'm just
throw me
saying.
under the bus like that.
Goldie
This is
slams
emotional.
into the windshield.
Hi, buddy. How are you doing?
We see Goldie outside. He like hoists a rope onto his back and like pulls him out of the black hole. Cause robots.
I missed you so much.
We cut to
So much has happened.
We cut to an award ceremony. Everybody but Goldie is getting a medal. I was the evil captain.
You did a great job, evil captaining. Congratulations.
Hello, I was random British soldier.
Yes, you were up to plans that you were able to blow up your ship and can take you a captain.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
I wasn't in the movie, but I've never gotten an award before.
You've never gotten an award before? Here you go. Entitlement.
Close up. We cut to a close up on Goldie's face. Goldie is not happy. We fade to black. That is the end of our first movie. Well, episode 4. But this is a space opera trilogy, so we're going to need 2 more movies to give you a trilogy. So let's get another song lyric from you guys.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. Thank you. I don't think that's really your favorite song, but that's okay. That's fair. He couldn't quite. He can come back in about 3 years and tell us that. But yeah, row, row, row your boat. Thank you.
Is that from Hamilton?
No, you go.
We open on a big, fluffy planet that has cucumbers on it and sensual oils. It has a dark cloud over it, though.
The whole planet's basically a large bathtub.
There is a little boat kind of like sailing through the clouds.
We close in on the boat and we see a Dull Boy by himself on a vision quest.
Dollboy now has a scar that goes down across one of his eyes. Somehow, though, it makes him hotter.
Yeah, the doll that comes out for this movie has the scar, and it's so cute. You can actually like put the scar on and off. It's so cute.
If you pull a little string on his back, he goes, "I'm a rogue."
He also has a monkey on his back.
I'm glad she did that. I wasn't going to get up there.
We cut away from here into the vast blackness of space. We see a planet in the distance. It's a red, craggy planet. As we get closer, the music becomes more and more ominous.
We zoom into the planet, and we keep zooming, and we keep zooming, and we keep zooming, and we zoom into a red, craggy castle, and we keep zooming, and we keep zooming, and we keep zooming, and we zoom into a red, craggy castle room.
And then we keep zooming, and we get to a craggy old castle room closet.
And inside of that craggy old closet room, we see a craggy old man looking for craggy old chips. He's dressed entirely in black. His face is stark white from what little bit you can see. It's almost as if it's glowing from underneath the robes.
You see him pull something out of a corner that glows, and it lights up his face in bright red.
We see that it's what used to be one of the golden coins, but now it's red, and light is emitting off of it, and we hear ominous music.
And it becomes a blaster beam going through space. We pull out, we're in the middle of a space battle. We see beams flashing across the screen. We cut into a ship, and we see sitting in the ship the princess and the auditor's assistant now riding next to her. And he's wearing a crown that says Assistant Princess.
You're doing a good job, princess. You're avoiding all the booms.
Thank you, Assistant Princess. You taught me well.
Yeah. Oh, hey, good job. Way to avoid those. There we go.
So,
Thanks.
bad news.
What?
The hyperdrive's broken.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, because otherwise how are you supposed to drive
The
hyper?
camera pans out, and we pan along to the hyperdrive, and we pan past, and we see our title. Wealth in Space, Episode 2, Episode 5.
For want of a hyperdrive.
For want of a hyperdrive.
We open back up with the
Dollboy.
boy.
Get back up there.
You know because you've already been to the toy store, and so you already knew what the monkey's name was. The monkey's name is Can't Climb for a Darn.
I'm so glad that you found me because I can't climb.
I didn't find you, you just jumped on me.
Well, you were low enough that I could just lay upon you, and then when you went up, it looked like I climbed on you, and it made me feel good.
As the monkey explains what his daily thing is, we see a camera shot of the serene lake underneath him as it slowly starts to bubble.
A big figure emerges, and it's just a big blob of seaweed in the shape of a man.
We come back to Dollboy.
Hey, sushi!
No, we have to stay away from that thing. I was warned of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna row backwards now, that's what I'm doing.
I kind of feel like sushi now if you're up.
Episode 5 was shot in 3D.
Listen, I don't have time for this nonsense. I was sent to this planet to find a wise old creature who could tell me how to save the universe.
Oh, the universe!
Yeah, so I can't deal with you right now. I need to find this creature.
So you think all wise creatures just look like you, huh?
We see a snapshot to the large, wise creature.
Just gotta look like you, don't they? Just gotta look like you.
As the wise creature smooths its tentacle tentacles and seaweed around. Some of the seaweed flies away from its torso, and we see it's wearing a t-shirt that says, "I'm with stupid."
Yeah, Miss Sarah's pointing at you, boy. Pointing at you. Stupid.
We cut to the old man looking for chips.
I wanted some chips and I got this magical corn instead. All I wanted was some Doritos. Don't say wow at me. Doritos are wow, magical corn. How am I going to eat that? I'm going to get gold poisoning. Let me try. I had 2 teeth left. I only have 1. Listen, come with me. I don't know where I'm gonna, I should hold it up to the line. I should hold it down here. Listen, I think I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna throw it into the recesses of space.
Wow.
No, just kidding.
All right.
No, I mean, come on, just don't.
Listen, this is an opening to that black hole that was formed in the last movie.
No. You're
3D. They didn't have a lot of money for the 3D, so they actually had like somebody at the theater like come out and the audience.
There are Facebook groups now, people who did this in movie theaters back in the 80s to get together and like hang out with each other.
But it's kind of an urban legend. It's kind of like that Sinbad movie because people say, well, that didn't really happen, but it did happen.
We cut
Some of
away
you
from
got
here.
that.
We cut away from here to the princess and to the princess's assistant and to the assistant to the princess's assistant.
Okay. Assistant. All right. This is what I need for you to do. I need you to get me a map. And that map needs to go somewhere.
To be honest with you, I'm not good at maps.
I know.
Oh yeah, his drawings are so good.
I did the drawings for the cereal boxes.
Yeah, have you seen them?
Okay.
Can you
basically a map?
Can you get me a map that takes me to the planet where Doll Boy was going so that he could find the sentient smart person who was going to help him do something? I didn't listen. He's just really pretty.
Yeah, she can definitely draw you that map as long as it ends with like a bowl of cereal.
And we cut to a close-up of the assistant's hand as she's drawing this map. And it's very Bob Ross-esque.
Oh, so you go, oh, right. Well,
I don't think you're there, but you're not.
Well, no, we're not.
This becomes a shot of the galaxy, and we see their sort of ship flying through.
And the ship going, we go there. No, we go there.
All right, so you're sure this is right? Like this is really definitely. We're inside now. This is really definitely right. I mean, oh, look, I see it. It's a planet of angry clouds.
Is that what you were looking for?
How do you know they're angry?
We cut to on the planet, and we see Doll Boy being trained by the wise swamp creature as the monkey tries to climb in the background.
All right, stupid.
I'm doing fine for you.
I need you to do a handstand, but with your brain.
A cloud floats by. I hate you. You got sub.
I see you, Bernice. I see you.
I see you too.
All right, handstand, but with your brain. Use the big brain power. You know the one that you always know about.
I just can't do this. I'm not smart like you. I am stupid.
I know.
That's true. Definitely true.
Thanks, Carl.
Who's the dumbest one on this planet? Oh, I think it's you!
Man, there's
I'm gonna give it to you.
Hi there! You're all looking lovely today.
All right.
what?
What a nice cloud.
No, trap. It's a trap.
You're looking wonderful today.
No, don't engage, Don't engage.
Oh,
down and the place is swamped in water. I told you not to engage!
I'm gonna drown.
This is one of your tests now.
We cut to a wide shot. We cut to a wide shot and we see the princess's ship swooping in and covering them from the rain.
There's rain coming all around them, but underneath it, there's none.
So,
I'm getting good at
the landing gears broke.
What did you do it?
So besides like the actual like forward part, what else works on this ship?
We see a proximity alert suddenly go up on the screen here. We see the black hole that was thrown into space by the old man looking for chips coming closer and closer to the cloud planet.
All I wanted was some burritos!
Oh no, what's that?
As it hits the planet, it starts to, everything's like, a crater opens in the planet, and it glows red, lava starts like,
All the water starts to suck up into the black hole.
The camera pans out and we cut to a shot from space, and the planet, as it becomes lava and gold-filled, slowly turns into a giant face of Goldie from the first movie. It's just this giant head floating in space.
We see the clouds going by. This is bullcrap!
We got to the surface, we see the wise creature and the monkey. We've got to get out of here. You have to come with us.
No,
My friends will save us.
my place is here on this planet. You go. Remember what I've taught you. Don't be stupid.
You didn't really teach me anything.
Don't be stupid.
Suddenly an asteroid just rams right into them, lifts them up, and takes them away.
We cut back to the princess's ship.
well,
We should-
dang it!
We should have gone before the asteroid.
We cut to a beautifully choreographed ballet shot of the ship chasing the asteroid.
Background explode.
We cut to a cemetery on the gold planet from the first movie, which is back now. We see the princess assistant dressed all in black, standing before an open grave.
That's sad.
You know them?
I mean, like, either way, death in general is sad. You know? Is it worse than that?
I mean, he was my best friend.
The camera slowly pans around. We see a reverse shot as it pans around, and we see that they are standing in front of a grave that says, "Doll boy."
And monkey.
And monkey's just been written on a like grave.
It appears that it was written by monkeys.
The princess pulls out a lock, and our camera zooms in on it. We see a photo of her, the evil Mrs. McGillicuddy, and the old man who was looking for chips as her father. We cut to black.
And so that was our second movie. We are going to do the third movie. We don't have a lot of time, but before we do that, we've talked a lot this time about these dolls that came out for Doll Boy. We wanted to show you guys, just so that you could see kind of like what the world was like around this time. We want to show you a commercial for a Doll Boy doll. This aired on Saturday mornings.
What are you playing with?
Boring, ugly people toys.
You know what my parents got me?
What?
They got me a doll boy.
That is sexy.
There's a guy on right here that says 100% sexier than literally any other doll.
Hey guys, you got
When you pull its string. It's got real kung fu hips.
Can your ugly doll do this?
No.
I'm gonna go burn my G.I. Joes. I'll be back.
The camera pans over to this young man's face. He is not happy.
behind him, and he's getting into it now.
Hey kids, ask your parents' permission before getting a doll. Alright, and in these last 8 minutes and 38 seconds, we're going to do that final movie of the trilogy for you, so I need any song lyrics.
Oops, I did it again.
Oops, I did it again. Thank you.
We open on that previously gigantic, craggy red planet. We see the man who was once looking for chips, now no longer looking for chips.
This man we see, he's cleaned himself up a bit, shaved, and we realize he's actually the same person from the first movie, Captain Audit.
We cut from here to, we pan out into the mountains of that craggy planet, and we see a hooded figure standing overlooking the castle.
As that hooded figure
He has a little hump, like as if he has something in his back.
As you see the camera get lower and up through the hood, you notice that now there's a scar on the other eye, but it's still Doll Boy and still super sexy. Oh, the hump was monkey.
We pan down. We see craggy mountains, and as we pan past the title to the movie.
Wait, we bring the title back because you didn't see it. And it reads,
Wealth in Space, Episode 6. Man, is that Doll Boy hot or something?
We open back up on the craggy old man.
Doritos aren't good for me anyway.
I don't know, Doritos, okay. What is that? That is the Doritos flavor that they're testing out this month. It is.
Kiwi and Sasquatch? Why would I want kiwi and Sasquatch Doritos?
I don't know, sir. You've rejected everything else.
Right here is a picture. The camera turns and we can see it just real fast. It's the princess and Empress McGillicuddy. We couldn't think of that.
Why would I? Listen, there's only one thing I won't reject from you. Do you know what that is? Love. You figure me out every time.
See a laser blast cut through this character's head.
Now listen, minion. Love is very important. You can't have enough
Our
love.
camera starts to rotate and we follow the path where the laser blast came from.
I'm so glad you have love in your life.
And it keeps traveling further and further back until we get to the princess holding the laser gun.
Love is so important, my minion.
That's right, Daddy. I'm back.
Oh, did you call him Daddy? That's weird.
These two are now wearing wedding rings. They've gotten married since the last movie.
He's like literally my dad.
No, I know, Rob, but he didn't raise you, and he's calling another male figure Daddy. It's like,
This one's wearing a wedding ring too.
What is it, husband?
I said you wouldn't make me the third wheel.
oh, by the way.
We cut back inside the room and we see he still doesn't notice that his minion is dead.
His head is blown clean.
There's like goop dripping.
But it's green goop because, raisins.
Now listen, minion.
We cut from here to the top of the mountain where we can see a craggly, handsome doll boy.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Yeah!
We made it, friend.
Thank you.
I don't even.
This is the highest I've ever been in my life.
Yes, me too.
I very much like it. I'm a little higher than you, though.
It's like a contest.
Right there! There's a ghostly image of the swamp creature. Don't be stupid!
I'm trying, old friend. I'm trying.
I believe in you!
Really? I never got
No!
that.
Vanishes.
You know, I have a heart to have with you. But I have to have, jumping the rock. Okay. I feel like I'm just weight that you have to carry around.
Yeah, literally.
Well, princess, I think that we could have talked to him the whole time, right? Maybe had a red tattoo, and be like,
go on without me so
I can't, Monkey, I can't. Here.
It's okay.
Doll boy?
Oh, look at him.
You're alive?
It's Doll Man now.
He's prettier.
Come on, kitty.
This is one of the most famous shots of the movie. We can see a close-up on Doll Man's face, and he winks right at you.
We see a close-up of the princess's face, and she winks right at you.
We see a close-up of Monkey's face. And he I thought you were dead.
I thought you were dead.
We had a funeral for you and everything.
I cried a lot. I cried a lot. You guys had a funeral for him.
Oh, yeah.
And for Monkey, right?
No.
I had to grab my own.
I didn't know it was a package deal.
They didn't have a big space battle in this movie, so instead they put the ballet just with the four of them. And the ballet represents them coming to an understanding about who is dead and who isn't.
During this ballet, a guard enters.
Everybody, stop dancing.
Wait, there's four of us, only one of him.
We can take him.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Good answer. Empress McGillicuddy.
No.
I'd like to see.
Are you Princess McGillicuddy? Wait, are you?
No, she makes all of her guards dress up like
That's great, you got this.
You can punch that heart out. You can do it, babe. To him. Actually, I'm married to my assistant and the assistant's assistant.
It's okay.
It's a whole thing.
It's 2008.
We cut to Empress McGillicuddy's throne room. She is there with Captain Audit, and the princess has been brought into them.
Mother?
Take my toes.
Father? Is there something I can do for you? I mean, I can hear.
I mean, I was hoping the attractive man would be here too.
Did someone say Doll Man?
Oh, no! He's so pretty!
His hair is just blowing.
We cut down and we see that it's Monkey, like just. I have to bring paycheck somehow.
We cut back to a mid shot.
Wow, you have ego issues, man.
Captain Audit. I don't like these people.
But this is our daughter.
And this is our son.
Yeah, I guess we kind of buried the lead on that.
Wait a second.
I thought you were dead.
No, I was just knocked out. Real quick. So that's your daughter. That's your son. Who's Monkey in this situation?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh, cousin Monkey.
So the monkey's your cousin.
Sister that did that.
Yeah. Well, the monkey's father is a monkey's uncle.
Well, that doesn't even make sense. But I have a question that's needed to be answered. Am I the only one here not related to anybody?
Please say yes. Please say yes. Please
You
say
are, and you need to leave.
Well,
This is a family affair.
well, the princess is...
I want to watch my family kill each other.
They're married.
We are married. It's true. It's a thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I was first...
She actually has a second husband also.
He was my husband, but now he's just my husband.
The two ghosts of the husbands rise.
We see them standing with the swamp creature from the second movie.
Oh God, finally I got some company.
This is the way it was supposed to go. Oh, we're doing that. Oh.
Well, if you want to, yeah. Well, this is awkward.
That seems like fun. Kill me.
Want to go do cool ghost things?
You know what you didn't take into account? Mother. What? I hit a laser gun between my toes!
We cut to a slow motion shot and we see her die in slow motion.
How could you kill your own mother?
We cut to Captain Otter and we see him pull a bag of Doritos out from under his chair.
It's all I ever wanted, folks.
Our camera zooms in tight on the Doritos label.
Brought to you by.
Doritos! There's nothing crunchier than Doritos.
Get your
Even in
Kiwi and
space.
Sasquatch pivot.
Even in space, they can hear you crunch.
We cut to black.
And that was our third movie.
Planet Comicon is one of our favorite events of the year. So we hope you have a great time. We know we're going to have a great time. If you can, come back. I think we're down the hall. I can't remember the exact room number, but it's 1 o'clock on Sunday. Disney Princess, slasher movie, Alfred Hitchcock, all those things. You guys actually get to choose the genres. Yes.
Interactive.
If you like what you saw, we are at the Improv Shop every month.
Yes.
It's down in Westport area.
On Broadway.
On Broadway, we do an improvised film festival, which is basically what we're doing on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook. If you search That's No Movie or try to find the Planet Comicon hashtag, you'll find us and you can get more information. It's the fourth Friday.
Fourth Friday of every month, Improv Shop. And everybody, that's Gammy.